Hello and welcome to the Daily Millwall for Thursday the 24th of June 2021. Today in Millwall news, big day today, big day. Today was fixture release day. Today was the third draw for the Carabao first round cup, so it's a massive day in terms of the general world of football. Pre-season is a week away now for Millwall, and it's coming on. It's coming on us again. So this is from millwallfc.co.uk. It's a fixture list. You can see here, look, 43 days until the next game. The first league game back in the 2021-22 season. 43 days, 16 hours and 29 minutes to go. And it's away at Queen's Park Rangers. So there you go. So that's a bit of a kick in the teeth. So like I said, with all this lockdown stuff, we don't know if away fans are going to be allowed back. They keep changing their minds with all these bloody rules. Apparently they're going to open up, then they move it back a month. So the next one is like July the 19th. So if they move it back again, that's going to take us to August the 19th or around thereabouts. So these are the games that could be affected. The first one's in August. So I'm going to go through the months. So August, first game away at QPR. Then we've got Portsmouth at the Den. That's the Carabao Cup game. We've got drawn against Portsmouth. That could be any date. That could be even before that QPR game. They were saying they're allowing teams to move it around. So it could be any day. And then we've got Blackburn Rovers at home, Fulham at home, Cardiff away, Blackpool at home. Now that for a month, that is a pretty decent month. I fancy our chances getting maybe 3 wins from that at least on the positives. If we're any good, 3 wins from that would be good. Maybe 2 wins and a draw. Any more than that, and like, wow, we've got something going on here. So moving on into September. So the first week of September is missing there. That's going to be an international break. You can see there's a massive gap between the Blackpool game and the West Brom away game. From the 28th of August to the 11th of September, there's a international break there. So, and then after that, so we've got a week's break for all the players. Then we've got West Brom away, midweek Swansea away. That's a bit tough. Coventry City at home, Nottingham Forest away, Bristol City at home, which is midweek as well. And I think Bristol City are going to be the worst team in the league in the next season. So that's a slightly tougher month. Yeah, maybe 6 points from that. Maybe 4, 5. We should be beating Bristol City, and then maybe 2 draws. Any more than that, that would be gravy on top. So it's going into October. Again, I think we've got an international break there between the 2nd of October and the 16th. So what would that would be? The 9th of October will be international break. So then first week of October, Barnsley away, then Luton at home after the break, and then Sheffield United away midweek. Again, what's if they are playing these big teams away midweek? They're trying to keep the fans away. So there's the Swansea game, the Sheffield United game, Stoke City at home, and then Huddersfield away. That's a pretty middle kind of. Yeah, that's a little bit tougher. I think it's probably because of the midweek game. Maybe 4 or 5 points from that. 6 points would be very good. Depending on how we are. Now they are. So here we go. Going into November again. There's an international break. It appears between November the 6th and November the 2nd and November the 20th. So that would be what would be the 13th of November, an international break there. But November starts with Reading at home, then Derby County at home. And Derby County, they could be starting the season with points deduction. And I think if that happens, then I'm pretty sure Rooney's going to walk. I can't see him toughing it out there. I don't think his heart's really in it. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. And the points deduction will probably give him a sort of reasonable excuse to walk away and not lose too much face. So Derby could be the Sheffield Wednesday of last season when they had the points deduction. Derby could be doing that this season, and they're pretty much going to be like a punching bag. So November, Reading at home, Derby at home, Middlesbrough away, Bournemouth at home, Hull away. Again, another middling kind of month, and the first two games should be doing okay. Hull, we don't really know. They went up as champions. Are they all that? They didn't run away with the league. I think they won it in with like 2 games to go. So Bournemouth, we know they're very, very good. They are very, very good. And then again, another midweek game. Midweek games against all these big teams. Bournemouth, Swansea, Sheffield United. It is what it is, isn't it? I don't know if that's for to put it on the iFollow. I don't think all we've got to wait and see what the iFollow they do now. If it's all opened up, there's no restrictions. They might go back to the old way with iFollow where you can only get the midweek games. So we don't know about that, even though it was really good to be able to watch the games for £10. So we don't know what they're going to do about that. I got the email, I don't know if any of you guys did, about renewing it on the 1st of July. It's an automatic renewal. So we'll see what they do with iFollow. But maybe they're not going to be doing all the games, because all of our big games against the decent teams are midweek. So there must be something in that, either crowd control or iFollow selections. So December, remember the first game of December, Birmingham City at home. Again, I don't think that they're going to be very, very good. I think they're going to be struggling at the bottom. Peterborough United away, and then the game before Christmas, Preston at home. Game straight after Christmas, Boxing Day, Sunday, Swansea at home. That's going to be a bit tough. Maybe if it being on Boxing Day will help us. Maybe not. And then Coventry City away. So I like that month. That's a good month. Like, all being well, we should be getting like 7 or 9 points from that month. Anything less than that, I'm going to be a bit worried. And maybe by this time of the year, injuries might be kicking in. We've got the Swansea game, and then we've got the Coventry City game, basically 3 days apart. Not much rest going on. That might be beneficial to us. Maybe Coventry City, the way they play with the pace, they probably can't do it straight after, just on a 3-day break. So moving into January, starting 2022, here we go. We've got Bristol City away. Again, I think Bristol City are going to be absolutely awful. So let's start off the new year with a smashing result against Bristol City. And then we're going to have, on the 8th, I believe, the FA Cup. So that's when there's a gap for there's a gap between games. That's for the FA Cup. And then we've got Forest at home. We've got Blackpool away. What more could you want? Sunny Blackpool in January. How's your luck? Then we got West Brom at home. So again, that's a pretty middling month. 6 points would be very, very good. Expected probably against Blackpool and Bristol City. And then if we get more than 6 points, that would be very, very good. Very, very good from those 4 games there. Moving into February, Queen's Park Rangers are at home, and then midweek straight away Fulham away, and then Cardiff at home, Blackburn away, and then midweek Derby County away, and Sheffield United at home. So there we go. So again, Sheffield United, maybe the biggest team. Maybe they might be having a bit of a headache. Maybe they won't be that good. Maybe Bournemouth are going to be the team to watch. Maybe Swansea. But again, Sheffield United, either side of a midweek. The first game, the away game was midweek. This game is on a Saturday, but after a midweek game. So yeah, that's not ideal. But let's go back up and look. So all these games in February, we got 2 midweek games. That's going to be a bit tough. We might be having a few injuries if we got a bit of bad luck at this time. 9 points. I think QPR are going to be a pretty decent team, to be honest with you. I think they're going to be very, very good. They got a decent manager who managed to do something with them. He managed to, at the end of the season, they were kind of getting into gear and doing something. I think they might do well again this year. So then we're looking at the Cardiff, Blackburn, and Derby games for a result probably. So you're probably looking at 7 to 9 points for that month from those 6 games. So that would be a good return from those 6 games. And going into March, we've got Reading away, Middlesbrough at home, and then midweek Huddersfield at home, and then Stoke City away, and then I presume another international break on the 26th of March. I think 6 points from that. Anything 6 points and above will be very good return there. I can see us beating Huddersfield at home, and Stoke depends what Stoke do. They're selling a lot of players. There's a lot of turnover in their squad. Maybe we'll beat Middlesbrough. So Middlesbrough, Huddersfield, midweek at the Den in March. If all the fans are back by then, see us getting results. So 6 points and above will be very good for those 4 games in March. And then moving down into April, so we've got Luton away, Barnsley at home, and then Good Friday we've got Preston away, and on the Monday we've got Hull at home. That's not a bad little Easter weekend. Depending on what Hull do, how good are they having come back up. Preston, yeah, they're a bit meh. I don't know if they're still going to keep their manager. He might be gone by then. It's getting a bit stale, a bit tired. We'll see how they do. But that's a pretty decent Easter weekend. Bunch of fixtures there. Preston away and then Hull at home. I like that. I really do like that. Then we've got Birmingham away again. A team I don't think they're very good this season. They've signed Ryan Woods, so that says a lot. And they signed him on a 3-year deal. It's like, wow, okay. And then we've got Peterborough at home, so that rounds it off even better. That if we're still in contention by the time April starts, I'll be feeling very, very good about our chances of getting into the playoffs, or maybe even more, depending on how we're getting on. But I will really, really like this. I know Luton have spent a bit of money trying to sign players. They've signed more than us. But by the time they get to there, I don't think the depth of quality in their squad will be showing, I would imagine. And don't forget, we've got so there's an international break there just before that game. So I fancy our chances in that. Preston, Hull, Birmingham, Peterborough, all winnable games. I mean, I can see us putting in a streak of four wins, or at least 4 games without losing. That would be brilliant. So, 9 points in the butt, 9-10 points from that. At the minimum, I would expect from that. Yeah, I would. Going into that month, into April, that I'll be. If we're still in contention, that the place will be rocking, because I can see us doing really well in those fixtures there. We got a right touch with those fixtures in April, in that final stretch. But then the last game of the season, if we need it, Bournemouth, probably without doubt the most skillful side in the league, that are left in the league. They tore us apart. I could see them being up there again. Maybe they might even be. If we get a touch, they might have already. By the time we get to this last game, they might have already been promoted. Luckily, if we get a right touch, they get promoted, win the league, or get finish second the week before. They go out on a piss, get absolutely slaughtered, celebrating, and then we're able to get a result in this game if we need it, and that would be a right touch. I could see like trying to think of how it's gonna pan out, how it could pan out if we need a result there. If they get promoted the week before and they're out celebrating, and then they get the trophy if they win it there on just before this game, I can see us doing very, very well against them, with their minds being satisfied with the job done. I can see us doing something there if we need it. So there you go. These are the fixtures. 43 days, 16 hours and 13 minutes till the first game away at QPR in the Cayenne Prince Foundation Stadium on Loftus Road. Can't wait. So also here, I told you, Carabao Cup. So here we go. This is also from millfc.co.uk. The draw was today at 3:40. I was watching it live. Mill to host Portsmouth in Carabao Cup first round. I think it was literally like I had to watch all of the bloody draws, because we were literally like the last or second to last draw that got pulled out. It was really annoying, especially because we were ball number 20. So every time they said 24, 26, I was like, oh, is it Millwall? Is it us? It's like, oh, no. And then he said like the second number after 22. The ball number, they will be away to 29. Really annoying. But in the end, we got 20. We'll be at home to, and then Portsmouth. So yeah, Mill will be at home to Portsmouth in the Carabao Cup first round. The two clubs will be meeting again after being paired in today's draw. It will be a first fixture between the duo in 9 years since Harry Kane's goal won a Sky Bet Championship match for the Lions at Fratton Park in April 2012. Has it really been 9 years? Jeez. Matches are scheduled to take place in the week commencing 9th of August. However, clubs are mutually able to mutually agree an alternative day between the 31st of July and 4th of August. So basically they can use it as their last pre-season game, sort of, if they want. But I don't know if our ground's going to be ready for it, so it might not happen. I don't think we can do it before that, because the ground has been completely redone, the pitch and whatever. So not sure it can be the between the 31st of July and 4th of August. So we got drawn at home against Portsmouth in the first round of the Carabao Cup. And who could we be playing against? What? It's only Sean Williams. So this is from footballinsider247.com, but there are plenty of other sites online that have the same story. So Portsmouth are close to signing Sean Williams from Millwall. Football Insider can exclusively reveal. The Republic of Ireland international 34 is out of contract at the South London club at the end of this month. A Portsmouth source has told Football Insider that the club have reached an agreement with Williams following a breakthrough in talks. He will join on a free transfer. Williams only started 12 championship games for Millwall last season. The versatile midfielder was occasionally deployed as deep defensive cover when the Lions were under pressure. He made 29 appearances in total and picked up 2 assists in all competitions. It will provide more competition for Jack Watmore and Sean Raggett in the heart of the Pompey defence. Williams has 3 caps and 1 goal for the Republic of Ireland under his belt. It came as a consolation as his side were thumped 4-1 by Wales in the 2014 UEFA Nations League clash. He leaves Millwall after making 295 appearances after joining the club in 2014. Williams will be able to join his new side's pre-season preparations as Portsmouth get ready for another League One campaign. Portsmouth missed out on the League One playoff place as they lost to Accrington on the final day. So there you go. Sean Williams could be one of his first games for Portsmouth. We'll be back at the Den playing Millwall. Could be. So it's a little bit funny that, but it seems that they want to play him in defence. So okay, here we go. So moving on to the last thing of today. If you're still watching, wow, it's been 22 minutes already. So Sheffield Wednesday have said, hey, stop bidding for Josh Windass. We're not selling him. This is from Yorkshire Live, which is www.examinerlive.co.uk, and it says Sheffield Wednesday issue hands-off warning to Josh Windass suitors after second Millwall bid. The Howls have rejected 2 bids from the Lions. A number of championship clubs have been linked with a move for the forward, but Darren Moore's side have no intention of selling him. Sheffield Wednesday told potential suitors of Josh Windass that the forward is not for sale this summer. Reports Wednesday have turned down 2 offers from Championship club Millwall for Windass are accurate. Their first offer was around the 400k mark. Although the Lions increased their offer, it was also flatly rejected by the Owls. Yorkshire Live understands Millwall's second bid was a 6-figure sum. A clutch of Championship teams have been credited with interest in Windass, including Birmingham City, Stoke City, Preston North End, Queen's Park Rangers, Fulham and West Bromwich Albion, but the ball is firmly in Wednesday's court. Windass is still under contract at Hillsborough until next summer, and potentially 2 given the option in his contract. His full manager Darren Moore wants to build his new look team around Windass. He has played out wide in a number 10 position and up front since joining Wednesday on a permanent basis from Wigan Athletic. Given the Owls' ongoing cash flow problems, their hardline on interest in Windass will come as a surprise to many. But Wednesday want to keep hold of their better players to give themselves the best chance of mounting a promotion net push next year. On Windass, skipper Barry Bannon said, "He's very good. He's better than I thought he was as well. He's got everything. Powerful, strong, good finisher, good technique. So I was surprised. I've got a few cousins who are Rangers fans and they weren't massive fans of him. But I've said that he's top and I think he could easily play down in the Prem down here. I think he could. He's rapid." So, like I said, yes, in today's video, Sheffield Wednesday go back to tomorrow to pre-season to fitness evaluations before they go away to Wales on a pre-season trip. So we don't know what's going to be said then. Apparently they haven't been paying people's wages. If they don't pay his wages, he can just up and leave, and he might tell them, look, you haven't paid my wages, I'm going to leave. So if I was you, I would accept the offer that's on the table from Millwall and let me speak to them, and then he'll speak to us, and then maybe he will come, maybe he won't. You never know. But so they're trying to play hardball. Like I said, they've got a transfer embargo, so they can't sign any players, and those kind of things move really slowly. So the transfer embargo, it might not be lifted by the end of August, whenever that transfer window closes. So it might still be in place all summer, and it might only be lifted in January. So that's not good for them if they can't bring any new players in until January. Or well, they probably could, but like players who are out of contract, only them. I don't think they can even sign out of contract players. I'm not sure, but yeah. So they've got a transfer embargo, so they don't want to lose any players because they won't be able to put a team out. So there they go. They're saying he's not for sale. Definitely don't stop bidding, please. Stop bidding because we're not selling him. Well, there you go. So there you go. Big day in Millwall news today. We've got the fixture list. We've got the Carabao Cup, and so exciting. 43 days to go till we play QPR away. Can't wait. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.